There's no better way to insult your enemy than taking the embodiment of their gods and twisting it and perverting it to your needs. Conversion Corner, Slaanesh Demon Prince.
Anvil of War, Conversion Corner.
Hey guys, thanks for tuning in. Today we're going to be looking at my converted Slaanesh Emperor's Children Demon Prince. So to make this model, I was sitting at home and I thought, you know, the Demon Prince kit is kind of boring. Cruising through Instagram and on Facebook and things like that, you see these really hype conversions that everyone's doing. And I really got inspired because I have never been great at conversions. I've done a few conversion corners here on the channel, which, thanks to a lot of the support and comments I've got from you guys, has kept me going with wanting to keep up with this. So thanks for that. This guy here, I thought, Eldars, I don't like them, and they suck. So as a Slaanesh player, my big thing is I don't like them for other reasons. So what better way to sort of embody Slaanesh and the Emperor's Children and their love to hate on the Eldar than taking the Avatar of Khaine and corrupting it with Slaanesh's sexy energy. So this guy here started out as your Avatar of Khaine. Since I was doing a kit bash that I wasn't sure how it was going to turn out, I got the body as cheap as I could. That's the main body, is your Avatar of Khaine with the sword. You can see the shattered sword on the base. Other bits that we have here is the claw hand here is from a Tyranid warrior. So it had sort of the fleshy bits which worked. It's got the gold talon claws. It fit fine. That was the hand that was holding the sword. And so I couldn't just leave the fist there because it looked dumb. So I needed a way to cut the whole hand off and replace it. Scavenging through bits, I found the claw for the Tyranids, and I thought, you know what? It's visceral, it's aggressive, it'll work. I always run the Demon Prince with Malefic Talons anyways, so talons. The other hand, the Wolverine-style claws coming out of the wrist guard are from a Warp Talon kit. So they have on the Warp Talon the top hand piece that has the claws coming out the top. I carefully cut off the hand that was attached to it, and it fit nicely into the crease of the gauntlet on the Avatar of Khaine model itself. For those of you familiar with the Avatar of Khaine, you know that it has a much spikier helmet and a big fat flow of hair coming off of it. I got rid of all of that. It was too cluttered. It lost some of the sleekness that I associate with Slaanesh and the Emperor's Children, and I wanted to keep that sort of image. On his shoulder, instead of the little Eldar icon, I found an icon of excess, cut the head off of it, and attached that to his shoulder, just to give it that, like, his Eldar pauldron has corrupted and changed itself to the image of Slaanesh. The wings are an old kit piece I found buried in my bits box from what I think is a Scourge, the winged Tyranids that you don't really see anymore, Tyranid warrior with wings. So these were the wings from that. So again, more Tyranid bits, which I then mounted behind his shoulder blades. They're not huge. I didn't want massive, Mortarion-esque wings on him. I wanted them to be smaller, sort of more compact. I painted them to look like flesh, so almost like they tore out of the back of the model. So that way, he runs, jumps, sort of more like a sugar glider, except their wings are in their arms. Don't worry about it. That was almost all I did. And for me, it wasn't quite enough. He was lacking something chaotic, something to really drive home the point that he was evil. So on his shins, I mounted the shoulder spikes from Terminators. So Chaos Terminators, they have the heads on the spikes that go across their carapace. And oddly enough, the curvature of those pieces were identical to the curve on the greaves. on the leg of this model, and they fit. I didn't have to do anything to make them fit. They just like set right on. It was meant to be. Those are the main chopped pieces that I assembled to do this. Some trimming, shaving off a little bit of the iconography. I put the broken sword at his feet next to a river of blood. And then we went into the painting. So paint-wise, it was a very simple paint job. Base coat black. All of the grooves and indents and stuff, I did a light purple, try to get a little bit of a glow effect going to show, because with the Avatar of Khaine, the base model, it's usually like a red sort of magma, like the rage and anger of Khaine flowing through the Avatar. So I just swapped that right to Slaanesh. It's purpley, it's light, it's vivid. The fleshier parts, so his hand, his face, and the wings, I did as a dark gore. So almost that, like a flayed kind of look, which seems to be sort of the direction Games Workshop is taking some of the Slaanesh stuff, like the harp lady, the symbol and stuff, the sinews are the strings. So there's a little bit more body horror going on with some of the newer Slaanesh models. So I tried to keep that alive, and then the accessories are gold, because gold is colorful and Slaanesh-y as well. All the gemstones, which, if I remember correctly, are the soul stones of fallen Eldar, I did in like a green, and then I bloodied them up almost like the Avatar or the priests or whoever summoned him desecrated the soul gems with the blood of probably other Eldar or whoever they sacrificed at the time. The river of blood flowing at his feet. While some people would say that's very Khorne, right? Blood for the blood god. I think when it's because of self-mutilation or excessive violence in and of itself, Slaanesh gets pleasure from that. So I wanted it to be a visceral homage to the fall of the Eldar and the rise of the new Demon Prince that is the Avatar of Slaanesh. Thanks for watching.
Sponsored by
Thanks for watching, guys. If you like what you saw, check out more videos. Be sure to like, share, subscribe, look at our beautiful sponsors down below, and enjoy more videos. Later.
I'm still calling them Jesus creepers. Where'd you get them eyes?